What have we got this time, mate?
Yeah, so we've launched a lot of product this last sort of fall cycle here, but we have another one that we're really excited about that is a little bit definitely more of a niche, right? I think it's fair to say that this is going to be pretty targeted at a specific target market. Um, and coming off of this year, Paradigm has been wildly successful. We've seen a ton of success with that product, but one of the things we did want to do was kind of build on that and bring it into a lightweight package. So we're going to have the brand new Paradym Star family, which will be driver, fairway, hybrid, and iron, and in a lightweight package. So you're going to see all those same great technologies that we had: the 360 carbon chassis, the forged carbon sole, the Batwing technology, all those things that we had on Paradym, but in a new package that is geared towards someone who's got what we call a moderate swing speed. Someone who's swinging their driver, 70, 75 miles an hour, and has really lost distance, right? And that's what this lightweight product is for somebody who, over time has lost swing speed, and when we lose swing speed, our launch conditions just aren't optimal anymore. And so then you start hitting these low line drives, you're not getting enough carry, and you're losing distance. So this product is made to swing a little bit easier, a little bit faster, get the ball up in the air, and you'll pick up distance with that sort of those optimal launch conditions.
And Star is not a new call out. You've had this name in your product line before, Epic Star, and that was a very similar concept. It was a higher end lightweight product.
Well, Star was originally born in Japan, right? So that was a Japanese market product to start with.
Yep.
And, obviously, we're getting that over here as well.
Yeah.
Seeing Zexio sell and Star lightweight stuff like this, but you get the senior golfer and the thing's designed just to get in the air and probably heavily draw biased as well, right? To up draw it a little bit easier. But for a lot of people, that's a good thing.
Anything to keep people playing golf. I like it.
Yep. And the shafts are obviously super light and super premium shafts, so it's not something we typically would rip out and change. But
yeah.
But they're all good quality stuff for sure.
Well, that's one thing to really note on here. This is a bonded driver. And there's obviously a reason that you guys are bonding these things.
Yeah, I mean, when we look at, so one of the things that we do here is we are able to remove weight from the head. I think it's about 10 grams. We're able to remove that. We don't have the adjustability structure in there anymore. We're also able to get super premium lightweight shafts, also get a lightweight grip on there. And so we bring that overall total club weight down to around 270. So we're removing about 30 grams versus your Paradym X, and I think it's like 38 versus your Paradym standard driver head.
A lot.
That configuration, right? But you have a 40-gram shaft, the grip's 26 grams, and so you're able to remove a lot of weight. And to your point, it is made to work as a system. Obviously, if you need to, for whatever reason, you want to swap them out, you can, but you're kind of taking away from the technologies that we've built into this with the lightweight grip, the lightweight shaft, and kind of having the whole thing work as a system.
Yeah, and we do a lot of shaft research, and we know once you get down to this very, very, like say moderate swing speed range, there's very few products in that area anyway.
Right.
And something that tries to get the ball airborne is not like a million miles to move. You just need high quality, lightweight, stable products.
Generally, those shafts get expensive. You get high launching, super lightweight stuff. I mean, they get pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But they work, right? I mean, that's exactly what they're designed to do. A lot of the cheaper, lighter shafts just don't have the low kick point, so to manipulate where the bend profile is pretty important in this product for sure.
Right, yeah, it's
expensive.
Using good material to get them to do what you want is key, not just make them super light.
Right.
It still looks like I like it marries into the Paradym family. It's got all those key features that it's a Paradym product.
You can definitely notice how deep, front to back, this way it's pretty beefy. This got a really deep CG and low CG, I'm guessing, from the design.
Yeah.
So it's really just designed to get it up in the air and draw a little bit, right? So for a lot of people, it's a good thing.
And it's not just a driver; it's a family, right? We're going all the way through the set here. Fairway wood, you've got the fairway wood just to your side there.
Here's the fairway wood.
And how many fairway woods are you running in the line?
Yeah, so we'll have 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Right.
That'll be your fairway wood lineup. Yeah, and again,
And
similar.
they're super thin
similar,
profile, right? So low center of gravity again, trying to get the ball up in the air.
just whatever it takes to make it easier to launch in the air, right?
Yeah.
That's what this product is for, and you guys are obviously pointing that out. I think the other thing on this, like looking at the 3-wood specifically, a little bit more loft there, 16 versus your
Right.
typical 15, and all that to say, yeah, make it easy to get up in the air.
And you're using about 40-gram shaft weight through the wood range there, I think.
Yeah, 40. Yep, correct.
Yeah, nice. And hybrids too.
Yep, hybrids. So your hybrids will be from
Still
I think
40
it's
grand.
4 7, and it'll have the same sort of a spec in terms of same shaft family, the UST ATOS Speed Series Super Premium shaft. They have that wind dry tack grip on there, and these will go from 21 to 30 degrees in the hybrid.
So you really have designed it around this player who's,
Yeah,
you're
and
just
you're going to want a lot of hybrids at that speed too,
Yeah.
right?
picking bits and pieces. It's, you're not having all the woods and all the hybrids. You're basically like, are you a wood player? Right, you get maybe the 7 and the 9, and then one hybrid down the bottom, and then a couple of irons. It really is. Can you piecemeal this all together as you like?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think for this player, I mean, these go down to a 5 iron, but I could definitely see someone playing 4 or 5, maybe even a 6 hybrid, and then going 7 through pitching wedge or 7 through a wedge or whatever the spec, whatever that player needs. I could see a lot of sets built out that way because of who this is really targeted towards.
Right. Yeah. And again, the Paradym, the iron, it looks very much Paradym family. Obviously, you got a little nice touch with the stars on it. Anything majorly different outside of that weight reduction in the head? Are you kept all the same kind of features of the original Paradym?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. You'll see the shaping on it is going to be a little bit different. It's going to have a little bit more offset than Paradym, longer blade
Looks a little
length.
shorter, height-wise too. Keep the CG low too, right?
Yeah, you'll see kind of it's basically taking a lot of the shaping that we've done when we work with our Asia team to bring Paradym. It's a little bit taking a lot of inspiration from that. You also see that these are going to have more loft. So across the board, I think it's 2 to 4 degrees depending on the club that you're looking at. But your 7 iron is 30 degrees versus what is it?
Different.
7.5 in Paradym X, and then
That's
your
a good
pitching wedge
idea.
is 45. So almost kind of your tour spec there.
Right.
And the reason isn't necessarily because we don't. The reason that they're weaker is because we've seen with Paradym X, for players that don't swing it, they don't swing it as fast. They're just not able to launch and get at the conditions that we want. So having a little bit more loft, obviously coupled with a little bit more swing speed from the lighter weight, we're going to see just a better set of conditions for that player.
And you're not confusing anybody either. There's not 6 wedges.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Oh, that is true. I mean, that's a big one for me. Massive tick when I see a game improvement, whatever you want to call it, club with lots of loft. I breathe a sigh of relief that these people don't have that much speed. They need the spin. They need the loft on the club, right? So I think that's a huge deal.
25-degree 7 iron really doesn't do a lot of people anything good.
No, that's awesome. Any wedges in this lineup, or what's your wedge layout? Where do you go down to?
Goes up to sand wedge?
A?
We go down to a sand wedge, yeah.
So there's a pitching wedge 45, an A which is 50, and a sand wedge is 56 or so, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. No lob wedge though.
No lob wedge here.
Okay.
You'll have to look at the draws raw lineup there for now.
Maybe get yourself a little 64 if you really need some loft.
That's okay. I might hit myself in the face with that.
Well, it's great. I mean, this is a very niche product. This is the people that are going to be watching this. So hopefully they know why they're here. And this is
Some seniors and ladies though, this is great. I mean, all jacked up lofts and stuff, so we get in air. And
and I like it. It's done for you. There's no math. It's not I've got to figure this out or this out. It's like
no, it's pretty simple.
We've specifically designed this for players in your category. So have some confidence. Go test it. Go feel it.
And what shaft flexes are there? You got then you've got a regular, right? Senior, ladies.
Regular, senior, ladies, and then a stiff, I believe, is a custom only option if you did need that.
Right, which is probably not that stiff anyway.
Yeah. But there's not going to be that many people in that category.
No,
you would think.
Yeah, that's why it's custom only. There certainly could be someone out there, but yeah, for majority of the players that are in this category, they're probably looking in that A flex, regular flex. and ladies too.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, it'd be great ladies club.
oh yeah, great ladies club for sure. We'll definitely have these out.
Sue will love the lofts.
Yeah, Sue. Love these. Well, we'll have these at the store. It's a huge fall for you guys. I say I wish you luck, but I know you're going to do well.
Yeah,
it's
well
all good
so far
stuff.
this year. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We look forward to some more. No doubt coming in the January, February of 24, we'll see the new gear too.
Yeah, we'll be talking soon.
I'm expecting another year of Paradym, I'm guessing, but we'll see.
No, I hope so. It was pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see what's in store here coming up.
He won't break. These
No,
guys, they're
he's
trained well.
trained,
They just
yeah.
will not break.
All right.
Thanks,
Cool.
Zach.
Thanks, Zach. Yeah.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.